And everyone, welcome back to the Tuesday triple heats. Sorry I'm late. My alarm just didn't go off this morning. Um, and so we're going to be jumping right in to what I believe is the first race. Uh, and we are 1 minute 20 in. Alright, we are on Lotta CC circuit. And we have Frazzini in the lead here, leading Igavia and McVison. Down the straight in these what seem to be very slow cars. The whole race feels like it's in slow mo right now, but that can lend itself to some interesting racing. All it takes is one wrong move, and then you're going to be very slow down the straights to someone who hasn't made a wrong move. We also have Kosenderi back here in fourth. At this point, it just seems to be a little drafting train, but Vision's catching up a little bit, getting a better line. Getting around Igavia, taking second place very cleanly. And this is what I mean. You make one little mistake in these very slow cars, and all of a sudden you could be lost to the field behind you. By the looks of it, we have. Oh no, he's still in. I thought he was out of the race, but no. Broadus is still in it this time. There's only 5 people up the front here, and we are missing 2 more back behind Rady and Jurgen. But Frazzini will lead the pack across this magnificent glass bridge. This is a very beautiful ice-based circuit. And I jump around. Dramet closing the gap very close on Kosendera, they're all running out of fuel, but I'm gonna see how that works. This is the final lap, so it won't really matter as they come down the main pit straight one more time. Frazzini will lead them across ahead of McVison, Igiava, Kosenderi, Dramet, and then the others behind, who I don't believe are going to have any overtakes, are Rady, Jurgen, and Broadus has stopped at the exit of the pit lane. Yeah, I learnt the other day that it is Igiava, not Igavia. So I'll be trying to improve on that one now. We have Rothenholm Circuit, and I can't see what car it is. Oh, it's the Countach. We had this one last week, I'm pretty sure. But Nestori has also joined the lobby here. Keep jumping around. So these Tuesday triple heats, they do still work differently to the Fridays. These ones are 11-minute races, and we are now going into a 2-lap qualification, which is different to the 1 lap that the Tuesdays have, or sorry, that the Fridays have. We're testing out some new cars as well, seeing how they go before they try them in the Tuesday or in the Friday triple heats. Looks like Frazzini's off to a very good start in the first qualifying lap. Gonna see how it all plays out. Igavia and Dremet with a very interesting dive. It was fast into the corner, but it seems like it might be slower out of it. Of course, the course is silent while they're in ghost mode to do this qualifying. Kosunderi and Vizen are having a very similar race, but Kosunderi's just pulled ahead through that corner. Much later braking. Little drop down. And who's that that's just gone off? Mick Vizen has just lost his lap here. I'm just going to leave it to him to do it next lap and put all the pressure on, whereas the rest of them, who are having pretty good laps over here, getting used to the cars and the tracks, uh, they're going to have another lap to uh, have another lap under their belts. Oh, probably go better, but we'll see how Vizen goes. Vizen is... Oh, Jurgen seems to have failed us up too, so it's Nestori. But Rosini has just come across in the top. Rady has done the fastest lap, however. The top five are all separated by 1.6 seconds. Which over a 1 minute lap, it's very impressive to see the field be so bunched up and close. And Brutus has also gone into the wall and lost his lap here. And so has Nestor. That happens a lot here by the looks. Rosini still seems on a rocketing run to take it home, but we'll see how it plays out in the end. Rosini comes across on top. Rady stays in second, doesn't go much quicker. Dremet doesn't go much quicker. Vizen comes across, doesn't seem to move up. I don't think many people are going to move up in this second lap. Alright, we're looking at the tyre deg, fuel deg there. Below average for both, meaning they will probably have a pit stop here. Or pit stop or two, maybe. Just about how well they can nurse both. Drivers all seem to be loving that contact there. Contact Q 5K QV1. And we start the race with Frozini on the top row, followed by Rady, Kosunderi, Igavia, and Broadus. I heard a squeal out. It's Lurku in 10th, who's just joined, has fallen back. But Frozini's got an amazing jump ahead of Rady, who's now battling against Kosunderi. Kosunderi's going to get in the inside, get a push by Igavia, push both Rady and Kosunderi wide, and Broadus will now jump up in a second. I keep saying Igavia wrong. Rady and Ikiava now going wheel to wheel down the straight. Rady tried to go for the switchback, but almost gets pulled back into Kosunderi's bumper. Oh, Ikiava goes right wide, and Kosunderi will get the jump on Rady down through that big 270-degree corner. And Kosunderi just streaming past everyone. Rady has gone very slow through that final sector and lost probably... Rady's on P2, so Rady's lost 5 positions so far. Vizen cuts the track. I saw that, Vizen. Don't think you can get away from me. But Frozini has held it for now. Ahead of Broadus, Kosunderi, Ikiava, Nestori, and Rady is now still trying to push back up to the top. Seems to be much faster in these earlier sectors, but it's just fallen off with Nestori there. And been pushed right back. What is this? Are they going to take this little drop down? So many people. What the hell happened there, Loki? Oh dear. I'm just falling back. There's a big three-way battle. Rady has flipped it over the barrier. Oh no. That's going to look incredible in the replay. That's like an actual racing incident. We're going to jump up to this battle between Nestori and Dremit. And Dremit has just gone wide down the pit straight. Nestori will take fourth. Kosenderi has gotten past Broadus into second up ahead. It looks like Igiava and Dremit are now battling for fifth. Igiava takes it. Will push ahead. Get her in Dremit. And will hold the top 5 position for now. It's just, there's a lot of sweeping corners here. If you don't get your line right, you're going to be much slower than the cars behind you. Pardon me. I'm going to pull the microphone closer. There we go. Oh, Dremit has just pushed past Igiava. Broadus now drafting on Kosenderi, trying to challenge down into the next braking zone, which is right here. And it's not going to happen, but he's going to try and switch back it. No, he doesn't just have to grip. Ooh, they're going to push it very wide there. We're now 7 minutes. Oh, no, sorry. We're 4 minutes into this 11-minute race. Everyone's fuel is sitting on about 70%. I think they're going to have to pit stop. Otherwise, they can try and push it and do some fuel saving. But I don't think they're going to make it. What's this? Broadus versus Kosenderi. Broadus going on the outside of the inside. Switchback executed to perfection there by Broadus to take back second place. Frazzini is just 5 seconds ahead. I don't think anyone's catching Frazzini, even if Frazzini has a large crash. He seems too far ahead. It won't matter. Kosenderi wanting back that second spot, but Broadus is doing some defending here. But also Kosenderi is having to defend against Nestori behind. And Kosenderi bump drafting Broadus through the corner, going over the little jump. Now they go over the bridge, and Kosenderi's just let through Nestori, but Nestori almost lets him back around the inside here. And there goes Nestori. What has happened? He has just lost it. Sent it off the track. Oh dear, he's back in 8th now. That will be Kosenderi out. Frazzini has just come in for a pit stop. What tyres is he using now? It's not going to let me see, is it? Frazzini... Oh, there's only one type of tyre. That makes sense. But he's on fresh of those tyres. And he's now paddling in the middle of the pack, which could slow him down a bit, but I don't think it's going to matter. He is 6 seconds behind Broadus, and I feel like pitting will be worth more than 6 seconds. Way more. And who's this has gone off? Igiava has just left it into the grandstands. It's that understeer through that dipper corner. That's unfortunate for Igiava, who might have to pit in a second here. We have Still leading the race now is Broadus, and Kosenderi is battling for it. Letting him get away, but he's also still just keeping him in his eye. But Broadus is making a few mistakes here, taking wide lines through some very uh, costly corners. Kosenderi letting Broadus know he's still there, putting it on the inside on every chance he gets. And Kosenderi is going to go wide into this corner. Broadus is taking the very inside defensive line, but Kosenderi is just going to careen past on the racing line. And Broadus is going to come back. Broadus is going to battle and try and get on the inside down to the big 270-degree corner. And won't quite get there. And Broadus will have to fall off. And Kosenderi has made a mistake down going to this final section. It's going to be close with Broadus on the inside going around the bend, barely lifting off the throttle, but he's done it. Kosenderi has dropped way back now, 1.5 seconds, and climbing due to that long straight. 2 seconds now between first and second, and Kosenderi has fallen into the clutches of Dremet and Frazzini, who has marched his way back. I think everyone else is just trying to push on the tyres and fuel that they have. Frazzini may have made a mistake, but we don't know yet. What do we have? We have Frazzini diving to the inside, getting past Dremet. And Frazzini will get there under the bridge just by braking a little bit later. What a battle that was. It was very tense. And what's this, Lurku versus Vizen coming into the final sector now too, for 5th. Lurku is going to take a very wide line into it, but he's not going to pay out. Vizen is much faster down this first flat out windy section over the bridge, and Vizen will hold it, but Lurku has much better line through the corner. It's just slightly gaining time again. And Frazzini is up again, challenging to take Kosenderi's second place, but will drop back. He wasn't going to make that corner safely, so he's dropped it back. And he's going to have to fight his way again, find another opportunity. He's letting Kosenderi know that he wants the spot. He's diving on every corner. It's just about the one corner that he's not going to dive out of. Oh, a small, rare mistake there for Frazzini with the contact car. Oh, he's going to go very deep into the first braking zone. Alright. We have the battle's still going on here, but Kosenderi is trying to get ahead of Broadus now to lay off the pressure from Frazzini. Let Broadus fall to the clutches first, do some defending for him. But this is time up. This is the final lap now. Broadus has just gone into the wall under the bridge, and now it's just going to be left to Kosenderi, who is in first, to defend from Frazzini, who has better tyres and I think probably the same amount of fuel. But Frazzini is going to go down the inside of this corner. Is he going to make it stick? Yes, he is. And Frazzini will take it in the final corner. Wow, that was an ending. What a finish. Frazzini takes it by less than a 1/10 of a second. Just by diving through the final corner. And poor Broadus has lost it under the bridge, literally over here, just sent it slightly too wide in trying to battle with Kosendary, and has ended up in fourth. Um, and then following Frazzini, Kosendary, Dremet, Broadus, we have Vizen, Lurku, Yava, Rady, Nestori, and Jurgen for the second race. Wow, what an ending that was. By less than a tenth of a second. And we have the Buick is the next race here. Or the next car here. I believe we might have raced the Buick last week. Anyway. Frazzini tops the leaderboards for now, ahead of Kosendary, Ikiava, McVizen, Dremet, Rady. Broadus has jumped up a spot ahead of Jurgen, Nestori, and Lurku. We are at the Sachsenring GP circuit. This is the same track we finished at last week, I'm pretty sure, too. Alright, where are they starting back here? Back here. I'm going to ride on board with number one here, Frazzini. But it looks like Lurku might be leading the pack. Frazzini's taking a very wide entry into the corner. He's trying to carry as much speed as possible. These cars seem like they're going to be good ones to watch. They're a bit slow to accelerate, meaning every mistake is costly. And you've got to carry as much speed through the corners as possible, because I don't think we'll be seeing these ones top out at all. There goes Kosendary leading the tables for now, ahead of Frazzini, who's taking some slow but very precise lines. Yava and Lurku here seem to be on very instinctual lines. They go wherever the pace fits for them, which often means that they flow in and out of the racing line that everyone else is taking. Just a little noticing as they head down this triple right-hander, down into the quick left-hander downhill, and down towards a very wide overtaking zone. Very wide angle overtaking zone. But looks like Kosendary will be leading, going through the first lap. We'll pull up the lap rankings now as they all come across the line. And it will be Kosendary on top, followed by Shy Guy jumping in. Nestori has taken the top spot. Would you look at that? Nestori, top spot ahead of Kosendary, Shy Guy, Frazzini, Igiava, and then Vizen has just put in a time there. Lurku, Rady, Dremet, Jurgen, and Broadus as they all start their second and final laps of this qualifying for the final race, the decider. I'm going to go back and find those standings real quick. Yeah, right now the battle is between Frazzini and Kosendary. Not sure what the permutations are here. Well, I think Ikiaba also has a chance if Frazzini finishes bottom of the table, but even then I don't think he can earn enough points. But they all come around for their final laps here. We're watching Broadus. We're going to switch to watching whoever's in front here, which will be Frazzini. Looks like he'll be starting on the top deck again, top row. climbs the hill towards the start line one more time before the race. And he will go fastest. And I don't know if anyone else is going to take it from him. No one else seems to be improving. Dremont has moved up to 6th. But it is a very Finn-dominated top of the leaderboard. 4 Finns, Frazzini, Nestori, Kosenderi, and Vizin has just bumped up and gotten in the way of them. So the top 5 are looking like Frazzini, Nestori, McVision, Kosenderi, and Lurku, of which Vizin is the only one who is not a Finn. And then the rest follows Shy Guy, Dremit, Rady, Igavia, Broadus, and Jurgen. I'm saying Igavia again, aren't I? It's Igiava. I know it. I can get there. Igiava. Alright. Let's watch this final one. Hello, McVision in the chat. We have Frazzini on the top. Here they all come down to the first corner, firing up their Buicks, getting the engines revving high. McVision has entered the pit lane exit. We have Frazzini still holding the lead ahead of Nestori and Vizin. The top spots don't seem to have changed, but there is going to be a battle here. Kosenderi is trying to move up ahead of Vizin. Back here, it's not quite going to work. Vizin is going to defend very well, but it looks like everyone will just be settling into these positions for now, as they fire down the first of the straights into this quick right-hander that you only have to tap the brakes for. Then another one where it's no brakes. Another one, no brakes. And Kosenderi going very wide in that corner is going to slow him down and lose some time on McVision ahead. But we are going to watch on board with Frazzini, leader of the race currently, and we're going to move back down through the field. Everyone seems to just be following the line now. They're all going to be playing the long game here. I don't know exactly what the fuel ratios are. I can find out for you guys though. Oh, can I? I might not have looked at them. Whoopsie. I can. Alright. We have 9 minutes 14 of fuel. Whoops. 9 minutes 14 of fuel. And the endurance is still the same. It's 13:01. And so they should get you to the end. I don't know about the fuel. It'll be close again. Just about how much you brake and how much you hold off. But Shy Guy is here, challenging Kosenderi for 4th. Save some new camera settings there. Alright. Looks like Nestori is just trying to get any bit of draft on Frazzini, but it doesn't look like it's working. Have we upped the drafting since last week? That was the main feedback the players gave about last week, is that there wasn't much drafting effect at all. And it seems like that is still the case here at the Sachsenring. And Vizin is having a look at the outside of Nestori there. Don't think he had the speed for it, but he's going to keep looking and finding a spot. Nestori has estimated 6 laps left of fuel, which seems like it will get him to the end there. If we look at the timings, yeah. The timings of 1 minute 30 will absolutely have more than 6 laps here. So you could definitely get through this whole race without a pit stop. is the thinking here with the Buick car. And there goes Vizinoff wide, ahead behind the pace car. That is Nestori. Of course, in this race, he's not actually acting as the pace car, but has in previous times, I guess. Don't need a pace car in the Tuesday triple heats. And what do we have here behind us? A little bit of a battle, and we have Rady trying to go around Kosenderi into the final corner, and just pushes both of them wide. Dremel will have a better run now and try and dive around Rady. What do we got here? Dremet will get around Rady going into the first corner. Just slowly but surely getting there, and Rady will have a look for a switchback. It's not going to appear there. Dremet will just defend enough to hold it there, but Dremet slides out through that second corner, and Rady will dive back on him. Dremet going on the inside now, switch back. We have Rady has fallen back behind him, and Kosenderi has dropped out of this battle. But now we have a very intense, windy section ending between Dremet and Rady, and it's just going to come out to who does better down the straights. And Dremet has slid out again. It's going to be Rady with a little bit more speed advantage, and diving through that very quick left-hander, and Dremet will go off the track and give Rady the spot. I don't know if there was a bit of foul play there by Rady, but it is the Tuesday triple heat, and we do not look too heavily into it. Igiava will take 6th place from Dremet, who is unfortunately going very slowly, but that'll be helped here by the number 1, the topping out, but number 2, there is a braking zone. And Dremet seems to just be sliding out a little bit more than everyone else here. I don't know why that's happening. Yes, Sasha Ring with Buick here are the track and car combination. One of, how many was it? I believe there's 150 different combinations total. 120 different combinations in this Tuesday triple heat, but Igiava and Dremet are still battling here for 6th, and Kosenderi has tried to join in on them, but goes a bit wide there. Yeah, Igiava has taken it for now, and will be defending from Dremet for the next 4 minutes by the seams of it. Yeah, they seem to all have enough fuel. They're just going to try and push for the rest of the race now. They've all just hit 50% aroundabouts. And their tyres are looking very pristine. I'd say... Oh, we have a little battle here between Rady and Shy Guy. Rady is going to take 4th. I'm guessing Shy Guy has gone off on the track earlier. And Vizin and Nestori and Frazzini, sorry, are now battling down the straight. And again, that draft is just not helping Nestori. The I don't know if it's something to do with the car, if it's something to do with the settings, but there is just not enough draft for there to be any effect. I don't even know if drafting's turned on at this point, because it just seems like nothing's happening. But Nestori will have to be battling through the corners now to take it from Frazzini, who is winning the championship, who's winning the triple heat. And we're going to have a quick look again at the standings. Kosenderi would be the one who could beat Frazzini here, but we have Nestori is the only one challenging, and Nestori joined a race late, and so we have Nestori down in 9th. So either way, it looks like Frazzini has won here, unless he crashes out multiple times on the final lap. Not the commentator's curse or anything, but we have Frazzini will probably win the Tuesday triple heats in the next 2 minutes 30 seconds. I almost said 2 minutes 30 minutes. What's okay? I thought there was another car there for a moment. Shy Guy and Iggy still battling down the back straight, and Igiava will now be diving into the final corner ahead of Shy Guy, and will hold it. Shy Guy will hold the outside though, and Shy Guy will have much more speed going down the main straight, or up the main straight technically, they're up a hill. But Shy Guy with an excellent around the overtake around the, or defense around the outside. Dremet will be battling Kosendary. Kosendary, I don't see why everyone's diving into the pit lane. I'm guessing there's a faster line into that first corner there. I'm gonna actually zoom out and check on. Oh, actually no, I'm not. There's a battle between a few people here. Oh, Kosendary has gone very wide there, and Dremet has just managed to sneak around him. Shy Guy and Igiava are still going wheel to wheel through this very technical first sector here, as this race is now drawing to a close, and Nestori and Frazzini are still battling away for the top spot. It looks like Nestori just has a little bit more speed down this straight here than Frazzini, just slightly gaining time, and Frazzini is sliding out a bit. If Nestori can keep this pace up, he might be able to get the overtake done down the main straight here, but it looks like Frazzini will have a good exit and will just be starting to push that gap. Will there be any draft at all here? I don't think there is. I can't see anything. Maybe ever so slightly. I think there is ever so slightly a draft. But Nestori was much later on the brakes there. That was excellent braking by Nestori on the what seems to be the final lap of this race. And Nestori is going to try and challenge to take a win today from Frazzini. But will just be wide through that very technical section, and Frazzini will push the gap back to 5/10. We're going to go looking at Igiava and Shy Guy, who are battling for 5th. Igiava wants to get points here so he can overtake Kosendary, and moving up to 5th would help him a lot, but it looks like Shy Guy will be defending very fiercely. Another late joiner to this race, or to this event. Wait a minute, I'm looking at the wrong standings. These are old standings, because you get points in qualifying, don't you? Oh well. I'd say Igiava will still want to move up, which he does, into 5th. But now we look at the top two, who are going into the final corner now. Will Nestori make the plunge? No, he won't. He's just going to stay behind Frazzini and hopefully get a better run, but it seems like he won't. And it looks like Frazzini will come across the line and just hold first a little bit more. There we go. Frazzini has come across the line in P1 now, as the rest of the field start making their way towards the line, up that large hill through the final corner. And there goes Igiava in 5th, Shy Guy in 6th, Dremet in 7th. Here comes Lurku in 8th, followed by Kosendary 9th, and Broadus in 10th. Jürgen is all the way back there in 11th. I don't believe there's anyone else. Yeah. Ooh. That is a good ending. We're going to go into the driver's lounge for the after race affairs.
Hello.
Hello. The stream is here. We're gonna go through a driver's press conference. Frazzini, how are we feeling after winning by a monstrous nearly 40 points?
He's not here.
He's not here.
That makes sense. Okay, good start. Who is here? Let me have a look, actually.
Nestor is here.
Nestori, all right. Nestori, that was a very close race at the end there. I saw you making a few moves on that second last lap, and he just held the pace over you. There was no draft down that main straight, was there?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say he held the pace over me. I mean, if there was a normal draft, I think I could have battled for the win. I mean,
absolutely.
it was not good.
We had, who was it that? Trying to think of what other questions to ask anyone here. This is the failed drivers press conference. You guys keep talking. I'll just be here.
Maybe, yeah. No. Maybe I can make. Maybe I can join in.
Awesome.
I can. I just wanted to say, we were discussing if we should maybe rather have like 1 or 2 more races and then do shorter races. So that was one discussion we have had, because those 3 races felt quite long. They might have felt longer because we had like no pit stops and we had slower cars. Well, except the second race, which was not a slower car, but it was an understeery car. So I don't know. I think I think there are some adjustments that would make sense, and I don't think we need to wait for the adjustments so long. Like for the triple heat on Friday, I was always a bit okay. Let's wait. And for this one, we can experiment a bit more.
Hmm.
And
I do
maybe
think
change
I think
sometimes.
even from a viewing perspective, having 5 races would mean there's more chance to have a like championship. I keep calling it a championship. It's just a one night battle, but championship battle. Um,
Mm.
and so yeah, more opportunities for scoring is more opportunities for points overtakes and everything coming down to the wire.
Yeah,
Um, so yeah,
that's.
I am in favor of that.
Mm.
Let me.
I will think about it and maybe make a vote or something.
You should
And
also fix points.
what should I?
You should also fix points.
Yeah. Well, you mean that quali doesn't give the same points as
Yeah.
the race? Yeah. I know. Yeah. Well, for the Tuesday, for the Friday triple heat, they just don't. Yeah, don't matter. But okay, I see that it makes sense for this one.
Hmm.
Yeah. And because that's what you look at as a spectator and stuff. So let's do that. How do I do that? Via commands. I will check. But yeah, for the stream, just leave feedback in the Triple Heat Tuesday votes channel, I guess, and you can also vote for cars or vote for removal of cars there. I think I will also make a announcement to remind people of that possibility.
Hmm. I think the uh the Buick cars are good to watch as well. I'm just viewing this all from a spectator perspective, but the Buick cars are good to watch because like they're slow enough that you can process what's happening, but also fast enough that they look fast.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Um,
I personally also like the Buick, but yeah, I also like the Cadet, but the Cadet on Nota Siso, yeah, well, I think it was okay. Maybe we need more slipstream as well. That's also something. But yeah, I will need to check. Guys, I will do some screen sharing now. Maybe we could look at the values together.
all right, awesome.
Ikyava, do you and McVision? You guys know stuff about these thingies, right? Drafting speed effect. The relative amount of top speed increased when drafting. The bigger the value is, the less there is viscosity when drafting, allowing the vehicle to go
I reckon
faster.
that's the one that needs to be upped.
Yes,
Yeah,
but I'm kind of surprised if the car should be not like the car wasn't 9%
There was a yeah,
faster.
there was a someone in the chat who said that Nestor was 0.2 seconds behind at the start of the straight, which turned into 0.195 by the end of the straight. So I don't think it's 9%. I think it's just like that's how much they reduce the viscosity by, maybe.
Yeah, maybe the text is wrong. Yeah. But
Never says
but
anything
it's
about a
so
percent,
clearly
but yeah.
written. Yeah, it says the relative amount of top speed increased when drafting. So yeah, okay, it doesn't say 9%, but like, what's the maximum
Fuck!
value?
I was muted.
50.
Damn it. 9% is like in the Christmas Cup last year. For if you want to have good kind of sim racing draft, then it's realistic to not go over 10.
Okay.
I think 14 is a very good amount. You can max the drafting distance a slightly bit to 30, for example. Yeah.
And downforce reduction
Or
lower.
maybe you
Yeah,
can
to 50 maybe.
Huh?
or maybe you can make it very long, but increase attenuation power.
Yeah, that's also what I
Much-
just wanted to say. Drafting for maximum effect, okay. But this one, yeah. If 2, the attenuation is quadratic, meaning the effect decreases initially more rapidly than it decreases initially. Well, yeah, okay.
We had a debate about this previously
For years.
with you.
Yeah, okay, I got it.
Yeah,
I
like
think
let's say you double the drafting distance, but you also double the attenuation power.
well, let me open Paint.
Here we go.
Let's see if we understand this the same way. Wow, how long does Paint need to open? What the fuck? Okay.
It's a very intensive software.
Yeah, it seems like. So if let's say the car is here that you're following,
Mhm.
and your distance to the car is x, and this is like x equals 0, and this might be like x equals 50 or 50 meters or so. So if you have the attenuation equals 2, then you have this is x, this is draft, then it goes like this. So it drops, it initially decreases stronger than a linear one. So it
Yeah.
decreases here stronger. And if attenuation is like lower than 1, then
That is a 7.
you have,
That is a 7, my friend.
yeah, not in German.
Okay. All right.
If it's like, okay, this is too straight, but like if it's below 1 or super low, then it's more like this, right?
Mhm.
So it stays like, and if it's 1, then it's this straight here. Yeah, basically. So what do we want? I think 1 is fine, but okay.
I think we can rock at 1. I do just think that the drafting speed effect needs to go up, but yeah, if we put it up to 14, that should help.
Yeah, and let's just do 1, right? Like,
But maybe we could do something like long draft effect, yeah, but with some attenuation power. Because, for example, yeah, I checked. If you double the attenuation power, but also double the distance, yeah, the drafting will always be more than the what was before.
I also still haven't seen Paladine's new update video, so I better watch that today.
I also haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. Like it's 3 minutes long considering how many things happened today.
Hmm.
Or
Well, I don't want to make so big changes, to be honest. Let's start with this. Like let's start with this, and maybe we can change it again later. Because it feels like a very big experiment. To
well, I feel like this is the place for the big experiments.
so you said like max drafting distance, you would put that to 50 or what?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that way, like there's a catch-up mode sort of thing.
And then you want attenuation power to stay at 2.
Well, I guess yes.
But then we.
What about 1.5?
Maybe drafting for maximum effect could be 90 if we double the drafting distance.
Well, we double the drafting distance, but not the effect.
Well, the maximum effect, well, yeah, the max draft zone is twice as long now.
So it basically is making it a long, skinny drafting zone rather than a wide, short drafting zone.
Yeah.
Well, the wide, if it's wide or not, is defined by the max drafting angle.
Yeah, but if you up that drafting for maximum effect, it makes it sort of even narrower.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
That ideal spot's even narrower.
True.
What?
What? What did your what refer to?
Like about the narrower and.
He said if we increase this one to 90, then you will need to be narrower behind the car in front. But we didn't change the max drafting angle, so it will still decrease when you are like next to the car, and you need to have the same drafting. You need to be like straighter behind the car in front to have the maximum effect.
Yes.
Okay, whatever. Let's try this.
Cool.
Because this is like what I want to do for Oscar as well. Because yeah, it has kind of normal setup for drafting. Yeah, and you fall out of the slipstream really easy, especially if it's a power oval.
Oh, race points position 1.
Ugh.
So it's like set race. Wait, but points. What is it like? 1 or what's the command? Unknown variable.
P1.
What is it?
Well,
Dot.
maybe you should.
Wait. Let me check my script.
Here we go.
What did you say, Java?
Maybe you should check set help or something like that.
Yeah, I will first compare to my. Mine don't have a set. Mine just have slash this. And yeah, okay. Let's see.
Uh-oh.
Well. Okay.
Maybe just slash set will give you help.
This might be interesting.
I guess you have to do it via a file. Yeah, like first load the file with points,
Mm. Oh,
Then set
I'm
the
not
value.
sure if you can load a file via this thingy. Nah, it has to be possible. Come on. Wait. It's just about finding the right command, I guess. I will check my.
Finish my coffee now,
Fine.
guys.
Coffee.
I'm sad it was a good
Mm.
coffee.
Nice.
Which one was it?
What coffee?
Yeah, like what coffee was it?
It was a mocha. I'm a little
Mocha.
baby. I'm a little baby who drinks mochas.
We are checking.
What's the most adult to coffee? Espresso.
Cappuccino.
Oh,
Oh,
here
there
we
you go. We got it.
See?
Oh,
Told you. So
Okay.
slash point dot position 1 equals 20. Here we fucking go. That's what I wanted. Thank
Yeah.
you. Over
And now
out.
set them all to 0.
Yeah, now I can like
Either that or
share
I reckon
and
you make it like a sprint race points.
Yes. So run event init. So if we
Holy
do
hell.
quali, if we do quali,
Oh, it's just Python.
we can. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I
Well,
can make it. I
it's-
can make
it's-
scripts.
Well, it's a wrapper around Python. It's
Ah.
a shell script that runs a Python script.
Ah,
Instead of doing it
cheeky.
in shell, I'm just doing it. Like
No,
this.
honestly, that makes
I don't want
sense.
to-
That. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, you just need to find out the commands and how you like
Yeah, no.
just some logic and stuff. It's not nothing. It's not rocket science.
Yeah, no. I was like, I don't want to have to learn a whole new coding language just for this. I don't really care. And then Python.
No.
Oh, that makes it
Mm.
a lot easier. Okay.
Yep. Let's give some points for Cody though.
Uh,
1.
Ooh, I'd even say like you give him 5, 3, 1.
What?
Because three's nothing. You gotta give him something.
No, that's something. It's just the quality.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I think.
Fair enough. Fair
But
enough.
do I always need to set every position, right? Can I? Is there a command to put like all points to 0 and then start assigning them? I guess not, right? Hmm.
Points. Position all maybe, or position 0 maybe.
I don't think
No.
so. But wait, help. Nope.
Ooh,
Ah, yeah, that's
broadcaster
true.
host message. That's fun.
There's also these setup files. You have multiple options to do things.
Yeah, right.
Admin 2. Load settings. Yeah, load settings, save settings. So you can
Yeah,
also
it
do
sounds
that.
fun.
That position.
I love coding. Coding's so much fun.
Yes.
Especially only when it doesn't keep failing, but it's so much fun usually.
Yes. yes.
This community is full of nerdy people. That's a good thing, I guess.
Yes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait. That's not how a coder does things.
6, 7, 6, 7.
What? How does my editor do here? What the fuck? Okay.
Hello, Leven.
Hello. What's this live debugging?
Yeah, we're doing a technical stream. I've updated the stream name to be Tuesday Triple Heat Technical Discussion.
Yeah, we are changing
Tuesday.
the settings, the point system for the next Tuesday Triple Heat. And I don't know. I started screen sharing because we first edited the crafting settings. Yep. Right. Let's do it like this. What about commands? Yes. Oh, but then it spammed the chat, so it should be first and then the commands, I guess. Yes. So then, same thing. What is that? My screen? The screen share does crazy things to my editor. Okay. And for the race, what point system do we want for the race?
I reckon it could be cool to cut it off at 10.
Yeah.
Like no points below 10.
Maybe the Drivatars Cup system.
Ooh, what was the driver type?
Don't act as if I know which point system that had. What?
20, 16, 13, 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What was 20 and then?
20, 16, 13, 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Eight, 6, 5,
8,
4,
6, 4, 3, 2, 1.
8, 6, 4,
3, 2, 1.
3. Yeah.
Perfect. I love it.
And if we are at it already, what about the degradation stuff? Oh, this screen shade really. Okay. So right
Fuel
now,
consumption
huh?
should be well. The fuel consumption should be at max. Be like 720. Like the full tank time. I mean.
Yeah, there was like barely any pit stops. Frazzini actually, Frazzini actually ended up winning that race, but he almost lost a race because he pit and then he found out he didn't need to, and everyone else just careened past him. But yeah, there was a very close ending that second race though. Holy hell!
But fuel right now is between 500 and 700. And
wait, there was a. Oh wait, no, sorry, I'm forgetting how maths works.
The lower range then could be lower. The lower border.
yeah,
maybe something like 300.
I was thinking 400 to 600.
Well, 400 is like 7 minutes. It's minimum.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair. What's
Move, guys. See ya.
Maybe even
see ya.
200.
You expected something else from this channel, right?
No, There was just a stream going on. I was curious.
Okay.
How to hit the game, by the way?
It's just
But-
nerdy shit.
Who are you? Who are you in game?
Same name, Leven DV. In every
Ah,
game.
okay.
Fun.
Ah, okay. I
Oh,
don't
we
know
are
if I.
doing some racing. You can come join.
We
Kids.
two of us bought a game a while ago, just a few days. But we noticed that we were having only one server with somebody on it, and rest was all empty with bots. So I was wondering how active the community still was, in
Yeah,
which parts
so-
of the world.
Where are you from? You are from Europe, right?
Yes,
I'm still alone here
Is
in
it
Australia.
Like, is it Scandinavian accent or what accent do you have?
Central Europe. I'm from Belgium, so I speak Dutch.
Ah, Belgium. Okay.
The land
Yeah,
of Spa Francorchamps.
Yes.
Love it.
Oh, yeah.
We like, so there's always races Tuesday and Friday on 9 p.m. your time zone. And so 9 p.m. on Tuesday is more casual, and 9 p.m. on Friday is more competitive, or like more serious, like kind of more realistic car and stuff, and like no pushing and driving very fairly and stuff. And on Sundays,
It's
9
just fuck
p.m.
about.
there's the Sunday.
Sunday is just
Yeah,
fuck about.
that's just
It's just do what you want.
all game modes, only arcade racing, sumo mode, capture the flag, whatever. And there's always like 20 people. And on the Tuesday and like, well, Tuesday session today we were like 11 or no, yeah, 11 in the end. And Friday is also roughly 10 people all the time. And then there's league
But
races.
sometimes there are outbursts of like 15 people.
Yeah, and this server should appear in my server list.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll pretty much always be the most popular server. Like, if there's
Okay.
anyone in the
Yeah, and
server,
it's
it'll most likely be
basically-
that.
Yeah, and it's basically always either 9 p.m. or half an hour earlier. But usually, like, yeah, well, half an hour earlier is only some league races. So if you want to participate in league races, let us know. But otherwise, if you just want to casually join when you feel like it, then Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday works every week.
All right. Gonna keep an eye on that. Thanks for the tip.
Nice. Yeah, no problem.
Woo!
Okay. See you guys around.
See ya.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try 300 into 700 for fuel, and tire degradation should also be higher.
Wait, so
right
what's
now it's 7.
what's 700 in minutes? That's like
Well,
over 10.5, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think we should
Well,
lower that.
true. We want. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. The question is if we now do 4 races.
Oh yeah,
If
actually.
we do 4 races, I need to go into.
I'm gonna cut off.
Okay,
Hold on.
but here at the top,
Has Shadow Play
here at
on?
the. Huh?
Anyone has Shadow Play on?
What is shadow play?
Always recording stuff.
Ah, okay. Yeah. No, but if we go to 4, oh, you also see the cars now. Maybe I was quick enough.
It's alright.
so-
I put it onto a separate screen right now on the stream.
So, yeah, if we do 4 races, then and we want to stay at 50 minutes duration roughly. Maybe races need to be 7 minutes then.
I was thinking
more like
6 or 5. Like,
Nah, for 4 races, just one more race. Yeah, like it should be 8 minutes.
fair. Yeah, right. Cool.
Yeah, but don't forget that we have more quali and that we have more loading times.
Mm,
Oh yeah, but there is an additional minute.
There's an additional minute.
For that.
With
Yeah.
the loading times and stuff, it's more. Like it's
Well,
loading.
but like 28 minutes is like completely sad. No,
What? What did
like
you
having
say?
28 racing minutes sucks.
Mm,
Imro.
You think it's too little, or why does it suck?
Yes. Maybe 7.5 is a good compromise.
Well, but keep in mind that it's often like 1 minute longer. So you pass the line and then you still finish a lap.
Mm.
So if you put 7 here, it's often 8.
So put 6, I think.
Yeah, but like,
Nah, not 6. That's too low then. But like if we put 7 here, it's actually 8 on average, I think. Or like 740 something, I don't know.
well, if you have 12 on average, yeah, 36 total. Yeah,
Yeah.
right now. Yeah, and 36 divided by 4 is 9. 9 minus 1 is 8.
Mm.
Yeah, but like maybe you can also have a tax of qualifying and do 7.5.
What the fuck? Let's just put 8 minutes here. And in so like we have fuel. Then we should maybe. I had this. I think these numbers. Those are from Friday Heat. I think.
Alright, I'm gonna end stream now, guys. But toodaloos. Thank you for tuning in to the Tuesday Triple Heat, hosted. I think it was like 15 minutes late by me because my alarm didn't go off. We love living in Australia. But thank you for tuning in. It has been a pleasure broadcasting for you. And yeah, that'll be the end of this now. We'll be back again next week, same time, or actually earlier, but same time, same day at least. And we'll be ready to hit it off again. Thank you for coming.